Alright, I just wanted to make a quick video here of how to convert from one metric prefix to another. So we use this metric ladder here, and this tells us how many spaces we need to move the decimal and in which direction. So like if I want to get from deci to hecto, like if I've got a decimeter and I want to see how many hectometers that would be equal to, then I'm going to start with my finger on deci, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. That means I'm going to move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. So let's do a few example problems here. So here we've got deci to hecto. It doesn't matter if it's grams or meters or liters, it works exactly the same for any of them. So we're going, in this case, from deci to hecto. So again, we need to go 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. So here's where that decimal point starts off, and we go 1, 2, 3 spaces to the left. And so now we have the decimal point right there between the 4s, and we end up with an answer of 4.4. Now on this next one, we're going from kilo to deca. So from kilo to deca, which means we need to, so I'm putting my finger on kilo to start off with, and then going 1, 2 to the right. So I'm going to take that decimal and I'm going to move it 1, 2 to the right and end up with 35. Moved it right there. Now we're going kilo to deci. We're going to go a little farther here. So here I'm starting off at the kilo, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to fill those spots in with zeros. So that ends up as 6,400. 6400. From milli to deca, here I'm starting with my finger on milli. I'm going to go back to deca. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to take that decimal point and move it 1, 2, 3, 4 to the left because I was going left there. So I end up with 0.0066. Fix that 0 there. Now if we're going from deci to deca, 1, 2 to the left. So starting there, 1, 2 to the left gives us 40. And if you have the 40.00, that's fine too, as long as you're not responsible for significant figures. Going from hecto to kilo, we're just going 1 to the left. So here I'm going to move that decimal point 1 to the left to get 53. Number 7 here, we're going from deci to hecto, and notice I'm really just paying attention to the prefixes on these. It doesn't matter whether we're talking about liters or grams or meters. I'm just looking at the prefixes. Deci to hecto, deci all the way up to hecto. 1, 2, 3 to the left. 1, 2, 3 to the left gives us 7.6. And then finally, here we've got centi going down to the base, just plain old liters. So if we're going from centi to base, 1, 2 to the left, 1, 2 to the left gives us 63 even. And that is it. As long as you can use your metric ladder, put your finger on whatever unit or whatever prefix you're starting with, and then see which direction you need to go and how many spaces to get to your ending point, and then that's how far and which direction you move the decimal point.